over the next few moments, I want to challenge you to think outside of the box, because the box you're in is too small for the world that you have.
Next level of results requires the next level of thinking.
The fundamental goal of leadership is not just to get better yourself, but to make others better.
Don't let insecurity allow you to neglect the gift that God's given you.
When there's difficulty, we are called to go first.
We need you as a leader much longer than you are set up to last right now.
So I think that's a test of longevity, is how well you navigate change.
Because our world needs confident, humble, bold, and integrity-fused leadership.
Let's lead not for likes tonight, but let's lead for a legacy tomorrow. Let's give the next generation a story to tell.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
And I love the energy, I love the new ideas, I love the hope, I love the joy, I love the confidence, I love the vision. Is that enough? It's wonderful, wonderful to be with other people who want to grow in their ability to lead, and not just lead for the sake of having a position, but rather helping other people to really thrive and flourish no matter what walk of life they're in.
I liked it a lot. I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of youth in our community to learn a lot about leadership and to get experience from a lot of leaders around the world.
I like listening to the talks a lot. There's been some very good talks that I've enjoyed, and I also like volunteering, and I enjoy helping people out when they need it.
What I like the best about it is that a lot of people get to talk on the live and get to share information about them and about other things to us, and just teach us a little bit about more things and to what to be prepared for, and I think that's what my favorite part is.
I like the way how they bring in absolutely world-class speakers who are all really strongly experts in leadership, and just getting new perspectives and hearing some of the best people in the business talking about it. It helps me in my business and in general.
From my first day of being here, I was very inspired by the different speakers that had positive things to say. I was also inspired by their efforts not to push any beliefs or anything onto anybody, but to integrate change within workspace and just make it more accessible for youth and adults.
The summer was actually like very I wasn't expecting how it was going to be. I was expecting like shorter time periods of everyone talking, but they actually went in depth, and I really liked how like everyone like talked to their full potential. And I learned a little bit. I'm trying to use my hands a little more, talking a different tone. It was a very fun experience. I liked it a lot.
It's very motivational. You definitely get insight on different leaders and how they lead. You get to meet new people, network, and then also just seeing people who love to do the same thing as you.
This year was been really cool. I got to see a lot of interesting people speak, and it was just really nice to sit down with some of my friends and to discuss about what was being spoke. That was probably one of my favorite parts.
I like it. This is actually my first year attending, and I think it's really interesting. It's been really cool to see the different speakers and what they have to say.
So far this year, I like about the summit that it's going on at all, because I never thought it would go on. So that says that the people are leaders because they're trying to get us back to a more normal life. So that's the first thing I like about it. The second thing I like about it is I think that I get little tiny nuggets of things that I create a plan for how I'm going to use them, so that next year when I come back, I can say I learned that, but I've also done it for a full year, and I can share results.
Oh, totally. I totally recommend coming next year. Like, why wouldn't you? You just learn from it. It's a great experience.
I would definitely recommend this to any of my peers, adults, because it's not just towards youth only, but it's also towards adults. They can learn how to fix that gap of generational with the youth and adults and things like that. I would tell them that it's very inspirational almost in a way. It makes you feel good. It makes you think about your life. It makes you gain self-awareness and things like that.
I would definitely say that. Keep an open mind, make new friends, just enjoy it. Take it all in.
I would say that it's definitely worth your time to come. There's stuff for, I think, everybody, even if you're not in a leadership role. I learned things that I didn't know and that I think I'll use in everyday life going forward.
I would tell them that it's definitely worth coming. You get to learn a lot of new things and you get to meet a lot of people, so I would definitely tell them to come.
I would tell them that they should come because there's a lot of cool things that you can learn from it and a lot of advice, and I would definitely say bring a notebook.
I would tell them to bring a notebook and pay very close attention because you will walk out with so much information and want to start your own business.
I would absolutely tell them that it's a great bargain. You're going to get 2 full days of world-class leadership training and just feel so energized when you come out of it. It's a great program.
I would tell them to come and go. I learned a lot from just yesterday, so I can't imagine what I'm going to learn today.
That they have to come next year because they're probably going to do it bigger and better. I heard that last year was not as hype as this year, and next year they'll probably improve on it, and I enjoyed it this year, so it's probably going to be even better next year.
GLS has already done a lot. You obviously see people here, they're excited, even internationally. Like, you get that feeling of you know what you're doing is right, but also that push, like, keep going, that courage, be bold, and things like that. Just be you and make sure that the leader in you is coming out and making sure that you take it out of others.
I think that the city of Rochester can benefit a lot. There's a lot of young leaders here who need the little push to become great leaders, and I think this program helps out a lot. We have a lot of programs in our city. One of them is YVOV, which I'm a part of, which we work with the mayor to help represent the issues of youth in our community. And I just think that it's programs like this that really help youth be able to spread their wings and become great leaders.
I think the summit can get people more, more excited about the city and just thinking about what more Rochester can be than it is right now.
The GLS can help Rochester's leaders become better leaders. And as the woman who helps make all this happen here locally in Rochester, Lisa always loves to say, when Rochester's leaders get better, Rochester itself will get better, and everybody's going to win.
I think it can build a lot of leaders, and a lot of new people can learn their skills and retool what they've done in the past. They can also try to be better at leading and in general with people. It'll build a better community, and we'll be able to work together to become the greater Rochester.
Softball tournament.
Probably basketball tournament.
Yes.